Going beyond the headlines now. Joining me now is defense attorney Kevin Sali. He's not associated with this case, but he's here to give us some perspective on the legal situation. Thanks for joining us, Kevin.
Thank you.
Yeah, what do you see as being next for the occupiers from a legal standpoint?
So for the new ones, there's going to be an initial court appearance today, tomorrow, very soon after they're initially brought into custody. Not a lot's going to go on at that first one. They'll just be the charges will be announced. They'll be given lawyers. They'll be probably most of them will have court-appointed lawyers. There will be probably an initial release determination, which is likely going to go against them. They'll almost certainly be held. There may be a further setting of a follow-up release determination in a few days. And then from that point, the parties will start exchanging information, discovery, those sorts of things, and go from there.
Based upon what you know about this case and have observed, what kind of charges could they be facing, and would they all be federal charges? Right,
so it's all going to be federal charges. Certainly, those are the only ones so far, and there's no reason to expect any other jurisdiction. The charge that they're all brought under right now is the federal conspiracy charge. It's a conspiracy to interfere with or impede a federal officer in the performance of his duties by threat or sort of force or intimidation. That's the charge they're all facing right now. I think it's reasonably likely that they're going to see more charges. There's a whole wide swath of charges that they could bring relating to sort of both the occupation on the land and any kind of threats or intimidations or impeding of the law enforcement. But I think right now the U.S. Attorney's Office has kind of gotten everybody in. They've gotten them charged. They've gotten most of them in custody. I think they might take some time now to decide what, if any, additional charges they're going to bring.
Well, with the charges that you've just described, what kind of time could they be facing?
Right, so the current charge has a statutory maximum of 6 years. And that's one of the reasons why I would not be at all surprised if eventually additional charges are brought, whether or not they end up serving more time than that. Typically, the government's going to want to have heavier charges in a case if for no other reason than leverage.
All right, thanks. Kevin Sali, he was a defense attorney, is a defense attorney, and thanks for being here with us.